Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And yes, I know this welcome back has been the longest one. I must say almost it's 2 years or more than 2 years. But trust me, if I've said it that welcome back, then it is a welcome back, that too with a bang. So hello everyone, this is your English coach Dr. Shruti Soni, and if you are new to my channel, let me tell you, I make content on spoken English, communication skills, public speaking skills, presentation skills, your body language, your interview skills, and a lot of things that are related to your life skills and soft skills. And I really do not know that whether you have missed me or not, but trust me, I have missed you a lot, people. And there was one crave inside me that I have to come back on YouTube channel. I have to come back on YouTube channel because when I was on YouTube channel, you people have shown me a lot of love and affection. So that love and affection, that blessing, I was missing that blessing. So I have come back, and this time trust me, the content is going to be impressive and comprehensive. And if you are one of my followers, then you know what you need to do. Do like, share and comment on this video and spread the knowledge and spread the love. So once again, without wasting any time, let's get started with this today's video where learning gets fantastic. Let me tell you, today's video is all about the fears that we face whenever we are in public speaking. I'm not talking about public speaking fear. I'm talking about the fears which are related to public speaking. And today I'm going to discuss 10 those fears and what are the reasons and how you can overcome those fears. So let's get started with the first fear of public speaking. But before that, let me tell you, see, it's very easy for us whenever we are communicating with our friends, relatives, and with the surrounding which are familiar to us, right? It's very easy for us. But once we are in the surrounding or in a setting where we are surrounded by some of these strangers, where we are formal, where we are professional, it's very difficult for us to communicate with people. Do understand this factor, because many of times I have seen that whether they are my students or any of the professionals, they when they are talking to their friends, they are very much comfortable, but once they are in public, they feel hesitation while speaking. This is what you need to work upon. This is what are the fears that we need to work upon. So understand this thing, that when we are in public, we feel that we might get rejected by the people if we are not going to speak good enough. We feel embarrassed at the same time, embarrassment in the sense that what if I'm going to speak something wrong? And one of the reason that why we do not want to speak in public, because we see that we will be judged. So these are the three factors: rejection, embarrassment, and being judged by people. This is the reason we do not feel like to speak in public. As for the research, it has been said that 75% of the adults, they feel hesitant to speak in public. Now just see the figure. Irrespective that we live in this digital era where all the resources are so accessible to us, but still we feel that we are not good enough when we are in public. And today's video is going to be a guide in overcoming those public fears. So let's get started with the first one. And the first one is, see, whenever we are in public, we feel that okay, we are going to be looked at, right? And this is the reason our voice starts shaking. So the first fear is shaking voice. And how this shaking voice affects us, because when we are in public, we feel anxiety, right? We feel anxiety, and we feel like that everyone is looking at us, sab humko dekh rahe hain, and I need to say this, and this is the reason you feel anxious and your voice start getting shaky. So before going that, see, what we need to do, apply only one simple method. So before going in front of the audience, you need to remember that you need to be in a calm position. You need to be relaxed. You need to take some breaths, like breath in, breath out, breath in and breath out, and you need to feel good about yourself. Once you will be feeling good about yourself. You will be in a calm and composed manner, and you will not feel anxious. And once you will not be feeling anxious, your voice is not going to be shaky. See, it's all about psychology. Trust me, it's all about the psychology. It's not only about the techniques and the tools that I'm going to say, but it's all about how you control your mind. Once you will be able to understand that how you need to control your mind, it will be very easy for you to face the audience. And the second fear is when you speak too fast or too slow. Now, what are the reasons? What are the causes behind it? So see, the causes are, when you speak too fast, it means you have very much content to speak, like your contents is too much, and this is the reason you want to complete each and every point of your content. So this is the reason you start speaking fast. And when you speak slow, it means you lack of practice. You haven't practiced enough, and this is the reason you are remembering your points and you are speaking. What are the tools you can apply to control this fear? The technique is extremely simple. What you need to do, you need to practice in front of the camera, either the camera or the mirror. See, once understand these things, when I'm facing this camera, I'm not facing this camera, I'm facing you people. So it is already there in my mind, as I just said, that it's all about the psychological game. So it is already there in my mind that you people are going to watch me. So this camera is my audience. Similarly with the mirror. So when you see yourself in the mirror, you are not seeing yourself, you are actually looking at an audience. You need to understand this thing and start practicing before going in front of the audience. Please practice beforehand with the help of the mirror or the camera. It is going to make you sure, it is going to give you an idea that where you need to go slow and where you need to go fast. It is going to give you an idea that you are going too fast or too slow. Third fear is self-doubt. Yes, self-doubt, and the reason is like our ego attack. Ego in the sense that nobody wants to be failed in front of a lot of people. That is our ego. We want that, okay, everyone should appreciate us. So once your ego is going to overpower your mind, you start doubting yourself. What are the techniques and the tools that you can apply? That simply just focus on your content and be prepared for it. And leave the idea that everyone is going to like you, and leave the idea that I need to give an impression on the audience, because the main purpose is that you need to give your best. You need to give your best. Just remember this point. Fourth fear is brain freeze. When your brain gets freezed, and how it gets freezed? Because of the stress and anxiety. Is simple. So what you can do, see, you need to do, what are the techniques you can apply, that you need to make your content brain friendly. ब्रेन फ्रेंडली मतलब हमें उस तरह का कंटेंट हमें बनाना है, उस तरह की प्रेजेंटेशन हमको बनानी है जो आप आराम से याद कर पाए. सी अंडरस्टैंड, हमको ऐसा कंटेंट नहीं बनाना है विच इज़ way far from our reach. We are not supposed to make that content. We are supposed to make content that is our brain friendly, so that we could memorize it in an easiest manner. Another fear is technical problems, technical glitches. It happens with everyone. It has also happened with me, so it's fine. So how you can avoid the technical problems is that you just need to pay an early visit to your venue, see all the physical settings of the venue, like the projector, the mic, the podium, and whatever you are required in terms of giving a best speech. You just see all the technical issues and the physical aspects. You just see all the physical settings of the room, and once you will be satisfied, have a backup plan as well, that what are the things that you can keep as a backup plan. Please do that thing, because once the technical glitch happens, you are out of control. Actually, it actually happens. It happened with me, so I know the scenario. So be vigilant and pay an early visit to your venue. Oh my goodness, this is one of the most important fears, that your bodily issues, like when you are walking, when you are sitting, when you are speaking, how you are keeping your body language, whether it's been too shaky, whether it's been too stern, whether it's been too lazy and casual. All the things matters. So how you can avoid such bodily issues? There is one foremost important point is that you need to wear appropriate clothes. Yes, appropriate clothes here I mean the clothes where you feel confident in. That is extremely important because जब तक हम confident feel नहीं करेंगे तब तक हम confidently बोल नहीं पाएंगे. Please understand this point. For example, if I'm sitting here, I have, like you can see, I have dressed properly, right? I have done a good makeup so that I feel confident, right? And once I will be feeling confident, I know I can deliver my address in an effective way. And accordingly, your body language is going to resonate with your speech. So the four most important part that please give importance to your clothes. Next issue is what if you are going to get a cold audience? Yes, cold audience means जहाँ पे आपको कोई रिएक्शंस नहीं मिल रहे अपने ऑडियंस से, आप इससे कैसे ओवरकम करेंगे? सो इसका एक ही टेक्निक है कि आपको अपना कंटेंट ऐसे बनाना है दैट इट हैज़ टू बी इंटरेस्टिंग, मीनिंगफुल एंड रिलेटेबल टू द ऑडियंस. You need to start your speech in such a manner that you start getting engaged with your audience. This is the only thing that you can do with your cold audience. And at the same point, the next fear is, other than the cold audience, what if you're going to get a confused audience? Confused audience here, I mean, when you do not know your audience well enough. So when you do not know your audience well enough, there's only one technique that you can apply, because I apply this technique every time, is that make your presentation or your speech in the easiest way possible, like in a basic manner, in a basic outline, where you are not using bombarded words and the kind of the language that it will be very difficult for the audience to understand. As I said earlier, that you need to make a content where it is going to be engaging, where it is going to be relatable. Please, at the same time, it will be great if you are going to outline a questionnaire related to your subject. Questionnaire means that related to your subject, if you are going to outline several questions and you are going to ask those questions in between or in the starting of your presentation or speech, then you can make a good connection with your audience, and it's extremely important. And the second last fear is, and this is going to be the most important ones, tough questions. See, I know every speaker, like not every speaker, but most of the speakers, they don't want to face the questions. They really do not want to face the question, because we never know that what type of questions are going to come. And when it happens at that point of time when a speaker is not ready with the preparation, when there is a lack of preparation, when there is no projection, when there is no vision about your speech, when you are not prepared. And once we are not prepared, then we are in the position where we do not want to face the audience, where we do not face the questions. तो हम क्या कर सकते हैं? What is the technique that we can use? Simple. Be prepared. Go through your content thoroughly, because understand this thing, once you are on the stage, you are the master of the stage. And to be the master of the stage is extremely important to know your content thoroughly. Once you will be aware of your content completely, there will be no zone where you will not be able to answer the toughest question. And sometimes it happens that some of the questions are those type of questions which are out of context. So be calm, take that question and say that you are not sure about the answer of it. You can take the insights later on and you can discuss the answer and the possible solution of it with that concerned person. Say simple, like if you know the answer, please answer. If you do not know the answer, be confident enough to say that I'm not aware, I'm not sure about the answer of this question. Later on we can discuss with deep insights of it. And what about the last fear? If you are going to get poker faces. Yes, poker faces means where the audience is not interested, where you're going to get bad reaction, where the audience will be like, I don't know what this person is speaking. So what you are going to do in that scenario? So in that scenario, the speaker क्या कर सकता है? That person has to be calm and composed. understand this point that everyone is not going to like your speech, everyone is not going to like you as well. There will be scenarios where some of them are going to appreciate you and some of them are not. So instead of taking it personally, be calm, be open, and try to get more inputs about that particular feedback, that why that person has said this particular comment, why this person has given this particular bad reaction. So make that content with that particular person, be open, give the explanation and talk to that person with a smile in a friendly way, so that in that way that person is going to understand that you are not going to be affected with such bad reactions. You are a great speaker, you know how to handle certain situations. So that's it for today, guys. I hope these fears and the techniques that I have said it, you are going to apply it, you are going to analyze your fears, and you are going to see that how you can overcome with your public speaking fears. So if you have liked this video, you know what you need to do. Just like, share, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.